The bond between Gökberk Demirci and his brother has always been something deeper than ordinary sibling closeness. It is rooted in shared beginnings, unspoken understanding, and a loyalty that grew stronger with time rather than weaker. From their earliest years, their relationship was shaped by proximity, not just physical, but emotional. Growing up side by side meant learning the world together, discovering who they were through shared experiences, disagreements, laughter, and silent moments that required no explanation. As children, Gökberk and his brother developed a natural rhythm. They learned how to read each other's moods instinctively, often understanding feelings before words were ever spoken. Whether it was excitement over small victories or disappointment over setbacks, they were rarely alone in their emotions. That companionship created a foundation of trust that would carry into adulthood. Even in moments of rivalry, there was never true distance, only temporary friction that strengthened mutual respect. Gökberk often showed a protective instinct toward his brother, one that came not from dominance but from care. He believed deeply in standing up for family, and that belief was evident early on. At the same time, his brother played an equally important role in grounding him. Where Gökberk might be introspective or intense, his brother often provided balance, reminding him to relax, laugh, and see things from a different angle. Together, they formed a quiet equilibrium that allowed both to grow confidently. As they grew older, life introduced new pressures and responsibilities. Dreams expanded, expectations increased, and individual paths began to take shape. Yet even as their lives became busier, their bond never faded. Instead, it evolved. Conversations became deeper, advice more thoughtful, and support more intentional. They no longer shared every moment, but when they did connect, it carried weight. Gökberk valued these moments immensely, recognizing that few relationships could offer such unwavering consistency. During periods of uncertainty, Gökberk often leaned on his brother not for answers, but for perspective. His brother's presence offered clarity, not through grand speeches, but through honesty and quiet reassurance. Likewise, Gökberk was always there when his brother needed strength, encouragement, or simply someone to listen. Their support was mutual, never transactional. Neither kept score, both gave freely. One of the defining traits of their bond is loyalty. Gökberk has always been clear that family comes before everything else. No matter how demanding his professional life became, he never allowed success to create emotional distance. His brother remained a constant reminder of who he was before the spotlight, before expectations, before recognition. That grounding influence helped him stay authentic, humble, and centered. Their bond is also marked by shared humor. Even in serious moments, they found ways to laugh together, using humor as a bridge through stress or difficulty. Inside jokes, playful teasing, and spontaneous laughter created moments of lightness that reinforced their closeness. These shared moments weren't trivial. They were essential, reminders that joy could exist even in challenging times. As adults, respect became an even stronger component of their relationship. They acknowledged each other's individuality, ambitions, and boundaries. Gökberk admired his brother's strengths and character, often drawing inspiration from his resilience and perspective. In return, his brother respected Gökberk's dedication, discipline, and emotional depth. This mutual admiration allowed their bond to grow without competition or resentment. In interviews and quiet conversations, Gökberk has expressed how important this relationship is to his sense of identity. He believes that having someone who knows your past, understands your present, and supports your future is a rare gift. His brother represents that continuity, someone who has witnessed his growth firsthand and remained by his side through every transformation. Their bond also reflects shared values: honesty, responsibility, compassion, and perseverance. These values were not imposed but developed naturally through shared upbringing and life experiences. When challenges arose, they faced them with a united mindset, problem-solving together, offering reassurance, and reinforcing each other's confidence. This shared approach strengthened their resilience as individuals and as brothers. Despite their closeness, they respected each other's independence. Gökberk never viewed the bond as limiting. Instead, he saw it as empowering. Knowing that someone believed in him unconditionally allowed him to take risks, pursue goals, and face uncertainty with greater courage. His brother's faith in him was a quiet force that fueled his determination. Their relationship is not defined by grand gestures, but by consistency. Regular check-ins, meaningful conversations, and simple acts of care sustain their connection. Whether discussing life decisions, reflecting on past experiences, or sharing everyday moments, their bond remains steady. Gökberk believes that true strength lies in reliability, and his relationship with his brother embodies that belief. As time moves forward, their bond continues to adapt. Responsibilities grow, paths diverge slightly, and life introduces new chapters. Yet the foundation remains unchanged. Gökberk knows that no matter where life takes him, his brother will always be part of his core. Someone he trusts without hesitation, respects deeply, and loves unconditionally. In many ways, this bond has shaped Gökberk's understanding of relationships as a whole. It taught him the importance of loyalty without control, support without judgment, and love without conditions. These lessons extend beyond family, influencing how he interacts with friends, colleagues, and the world around him. For Gökberk Demirci, his bond with his brother is not just a relationship. It is a constant source of strength, grounding, and identity. It is a reminder where he comes from and a reassurance of who he is becoming. Through shared history, mutual respect, and unwavering loyalty, their bond stands as one of the most enduring and meaningful connections in his life.